Hey guys, so I have been working with a company now for a very long time. We're talking like 15, 20 years. And I have been a presenter at their booth. I've been a figure at their booth for many years with the Abilities Expo. It's a company called Supracor, and I've talked a lot about them over the years at the expos and things like that. And I wanted to kind of just give a one spot stop for anybody to come and see and learn about this particular item. They're a seat cushion for a wheelchair, and they I just I cannot say enough positive about this particular thing. Um, I got turned on to these guys very early in my spinal cord injury career, and I've sat on nothing but since. And when I say that, I mean it's in my hand cycles, it's in my vehicle, it's on my desk chair, it's anywhere that I can possibly put this honeycomb material. And you can get it from the company. You can get what they call slab material, where you can then custom cut it and put it in different things. So it's super versatile. I even have it on my shower chair. Um, and so these cushions, this one in particular is my favorite. It's a Contour XS. And the contour means that, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little bit of like contouring in the front, and then also in the back it gives you a little dished area for your hips to sit in, and helps with posture. These front little scallops, even as little as it gives you a lot of support for your legs. It gives a good cradle. So when you're moving around, your legs aren't flopping side to side or splaying out or anything like that. So it's very, even a minimal difference like this is very beneficial. Um, the honeycomb material inside, the XS means extra soft. So the top layer is their softer layer, which for me has actually helped considerably with spasms, and also just comfort. There's a good amount of shock absorption. So when you're rolling down the street and you're going over bumps and things like that, it absorbs a lot of that, helps a lot with back pain and spasms and a lot of that stuff. I've proven it time and time again. Um, the These cushions, just to let you know, the entire cushion as it sits, cover and everything on it, can actually go in a laundry bag, a mesh bag that they give you, goes right in your wash with your clothes, and all you need to do is like a delicate wash, and then you can throw it in the dryer on a low heat to no heat setting, say with your clothes, dry it, throw it back on your chair. It's nice and clean, refreshed, ready to go. The other interesting thing too that does hold a little bit of benefit for me, because I am a welder and I do work on cars and on metal a lot, and I'm grinding and doing all sorts of things where there's lots of hot embers. There's actually a Nomex layer underneath this black outer cover that is a fire retardant level. And so on the safety side of things, it's kind of funny because if your cushion's on fire, well, you already have problems. But it is nice, and you can even see this one. I have some holes here that have gone through the black layer, but not through the inner Nomex layer. So it doesn't destroy your cushion. You can get another cover, and they're fairly inexpensive. I think they're like $35 for a cover. And you can put a new cover on and you're good to go. The other thing is they all are sewn in with this nice little pocket to put anything, wallet, keys, I put catheters or whatnot in these, and they actually work out really, really nice. The other basic feature with the Supracor cushions is they're not very heavy. I mean, this cushion here, this is a 14, I think this is a 14 by 15, and it only weighs a couple pounds. It's super light. Um, and the other thing with the material is it's a perforated honeycomb. So, and you can see there's kind of like venting in the sides. And so air is always circulating through. So it's a temperature management, and it works on both sides. When I've been in super hot conditions down in Phoenix, and different areas, it's breathing, it's circulating, so you're not sweating as much. You don't feel that heat. On the other side of it, when I've been in cold conditions, like up here in Montana, and been in the winter skiing and things like that, it actually holds a bit of your body temperature so you're not cold. So it actually benefits on both sides. The other part of it being breathing is I've been scuba diving on a few occasions, and I can, or even just getting in the pool or anything like that. When like say your shorts are wet or whatever, it's the air circulating. It helps dry off your cushion, so you're not sitting on wet, cushion for however long, and worried about like skin breakdown or anything like that. So just a ton of different features that are absolutely amazing with just this one cushion. I have not had one issue with red skin, pressure sores, even never. In fact, early in my days, I had a pressure sore, and I didn't get the pressure sore from being on this cushion, but ultimately helped heal that cushion, or healed that sore sitting on this cushion. Um, Granted, that's probably not everybody's experience that they might have. So this is my individual experience. Um, but I have to say again, this is an amazing thing to have on your chair. You can get the material and you can put it in your backrests. You can have all sorts of different cushions. They have the flat standard cushion, which is their classic. They have the standard stiffness. They do bariatric sizes and weights. They do pediatric sizes and weight setups. They will custom cut to whatever you need. There's so many awesome features with the company. And honestly, I working with everybody there, I cannot say enough of you, even about the customer service and the quality on the business side of things. So if you're looking for a good cushion, something that's really gonna last, these cushions, I've had this cushion probably 6 years, and 6 years or so, and it's still going strong. Um, these things, they're absolutely worth the money if you do have to pay out of pocket. And there's a bit of a price range, generally around $450 to $500 US for these, but it depends on your sizing and your configuration and stuff like that. So if you're in the market and you're looking for a cushion, I definitely recommend Supracor. If you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to drop me a message and ask away. If you have any comments to share, please do so as well. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Talk to you later.